What's up, guys? Matty here, mixandmastermysong.com. Today we're going to do a review of the new Uad Avalon 737 mic pre, EQ, and compressor. Been waiting for Uad to release some Avalon stuff. I knew eventually they would, and they did, so this is the first one. Before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so here is the plugin itself. I'm going to run through it really quick, just left to right, and then we'll go over some examples and even compare it to Acustica Amber, which is the only other Avalon EQ compressor that I know of. A little different models, but we'll get into that. So from your left, this is unison, so if you're recording with this is even more helpful than just mixing like I'm doing here. You can use the unison mic pre, which is really good. Here is a high pass frequency. You can just click it in there and cut some lows and do the rumbling. You got a pad, phase reverse, and then a high gain to boost your gain. Mic line selector. Then the next section is the compressor. So your usual compressor, you have threshold, compression, attack, and release. This is to turn the compressor on and off. This is the sidechain in and out if you have sidechain connected. This is for the meter if you want it, just to input or output or gain reduction here. And then this is the switch, the compressor pre or post EQ. Over to our right, we have basically a 4-band EQ. So you have a low shelf here and then a high shelf over here, which is, if you don't know much about Avalon, one of the things they're mostly known for is the EQ, which is the 2055. It's got amazing high end, and you've probably heard it in a million records. The 20K, 32K Air, that Air band is really well known on the Avalon. Regardless, you have those two shelves, and then you also have two more low mids and high mid EQ. Now, you can turn those on and off. And then you can turn the whole EQ on and off here. One thing to note, the way the Avalon works is, so you have 1K, you can times 10 it, and so it does each frequency times 10 if you need to get to a different band. So it's something kind of unique to Avalon's way of doing things. And then finally, we have an output right here, and equalizer in and out, which went off, and then on and off button. So that's basically the rundown of how this thing works, and it works left to right as well. So let's check it out on some stuff. This is a vocal by Emily Moldau, who I worked with. Her song's called Blue Hoodie. I'll put the link in the description to her Spotify account. And let's take a listen, and we'll just kind of EQ. I'll just go through and kind of do a basic setting. We can take a listen.
Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before. I never learned from my mistakes, never know when I should walk out the door. Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before. I never learned from my mistakes, never know when I should walk out the door. Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before. I never learned from my mistakes, never know when I should walk out the door. Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before. I never learned from my mistakes, never know when I should walk out the door. Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before.
So there's a good general setting. I wouldn't, just a note, I normally wouldn't EQ if we were recording in. So if you're using this with unison technology, my suggestion would be to maybe not touch the EQ at all. Maybe boost a little bit of the high air if you need it, and just use the compressor a couple of dB. The compressor on the Avalon is a nice warm sounding compressor. I find if you pull it back too much, if you compress too hard, it gets a little bit pumpy, so it's nice for a good gentle light compression in my opinion. And then the EQ sounds fantastic. So let's hear it one more time, just on and off.
Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before. Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as...
So it sounds really good. You get that silky high end that it's well known for. Now let's just do a comparison here. I'm going to pull up this other one that I was messing with before the video. And then this guy here is the Acustica, which is supposedly, as they say, a replica of the 2055. So they are slightly different EQs, but same manufacturer, same idea, same bands. We're doing 15K here, and then we're doing 15K here. Look at the shelf. This is the shelf boost, so we're boosting it like 24 dB, and we're boosted at, actually, let's cut this down to 15. So we're boosting at 15 and 15 basically on both. So let's take a listen. The EQs, the compressor's off. We're just using the EQ. Let's take a listen to each one. We'll start off with the UAD version.
Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before. Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before. Feels like a love and hate relation. Feels like a love and hate relation, same situation as before.
So you get close to the same sound. I feel we have to boost this one a bit more to get the same kind of push we're getting from this one. This one feels a little bit grainier than this one. This one feels a little silkier, a little smoother. That could be the difference in manufacturers, could be the difference in the actual EQs. But regardless, they both have that nice air band that you can use. So that's pretty cool. Let's run down and just try it on bass and see what that sounds like. So this is a bass setting I kind of came up with right before. So it sounds really good on bass. It's a nice warm compressor, like I said. And then the low mids, I mean, the EQ on these things are great. So pretty fantastic new plugin from UAD. Make sure to go demo it and check it out. I don't know if I would buy it personally because I already have the Acustica ones, and mostly what I do is mixing and mastering. But if you're recording with the Unison technology in the UAD, it's probably really useful if you only have a handful of pre's. It's just another flavor that you can try on different vocalists. So let me know what you guys think about the new Avalon in the comments below. If you got any questions, leave them there as well. If you need your songs mixed and mastered, hit me up at mixandmastermysong.com, and you can check out my presets and templates there as well. Talk to you soon.